Good morning. Today we are going on a tour of a traditional Cambodian floating village called Kampong Phluk. We've just stopped on our bus to get our tickets, and behind us you can see, so all of this green area during the rainy season, it's completely covered by the lake, so this actually forms part of the lake, and during rainy season you would pick up the boat from here instead of taking the bus to where we're going.
Apparently about 80 or 90% of the people in Kampong Phluk, all they do is fish. Basically that's how they live, they're just fishermen. But since 2008 they've been earning more money from tourism, which is good. So that gives them a bit, they don't just have to rely on the fish and exporting the fish and whatever, it gives them a bit of diversity.
In October, all of this is covered in water.
Looks a bit like
Crazy. What is this?
Wow. Good question.
Looks like a motor on tractor wheels.
They've just made their own vehicle, I think. Wow.
You can see that every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes the water is very high up this also. Yeah, depending on the year, we got more longer rainy season, the water is also more high. Yeah, the dry season longer than the rainy season is also less water.
Oh no, Barbie lost her head. Oh.
Stopped at a floating restaurant for lunch, which is the first one I've been to, so that should be interesting. Food is very expensive, but you can't expect that, given where we are, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in the middle of a lake.
Yeah, exactly.
In Cambodia.
What are you going to do? Go next door to the competition, it's like 300 metres away by swimming. Wow, look at that. Craziness. Don't get much fresher than that. Try a bit of this sauce with it. Wow. Super fresh. It was an interesting day so far. We had a good journey here where the water starts, I suppose. Like there's just an empty river because it's dry season, and that's where you can see where the river used to be. And then in wet season it all fills up and it gets really super high, the water level. So we drove along there and then got on a boat. It was like the ricketiest boat I've ever been on. I think you had to try and walk the plank to get out, but it was
really narrow.
But it was a horizontal. It was like a sloped plank. So we were on the boat going past all these houses on stilts. It was crazy. Obviously they build them on stilts because otherwise the house gets flooded every year. The tour guide said about 1 million times that there are two seasons, the wet season and the dry season, and you can really see why, because it's not like a lot of Western countries like Britain, for example. Yeah, we have 4 seasons, they're kind of different, but not really. Like it's a bit darker in one and a bit colder and a bit hotter in one, but it's not really that different. You don't have to change your whole life. Whereas here, it's like, well, do I swim, do I get a boat, or do I walk to school or to work?
For 6 months of the year, you know, it's completely dry and you've got a dirt road running through the town, and then for the other 6 months it's floating and you take a boat to school. And the tour guide was saying that it's like 95% Buddhist, but they also have Christians, Hindus and Muslims, and there's there's a Buddhist temple in the village, but there's also a church.
They have electricity and stuff, but it's quite expensive, so they don't really use it because everyone basically fishes. So yeah, it's a hard way to live, I think, but everyone seems quite happy. There was like 4 men just playing cards in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
so presumably they caught enough fish, or they're all right and they're just chilling. So you don't really see that in the West so much.
We also went to a school. It was an English. Was it an English school?
Yeah.
So we spoke to some of the kids there, and they were like about 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
And their English was just incredible.
This is Annie. How old are you? 11. Oh, wow.
I am 11 years old. I'm 12.
Really good English.
I am from
Where are we from? Australia.
Australia.
Good accent. I mean, it was in contrast to like the sort of group of Vietnamese university students we met at One Kiem Lake, and at least my group, their English wasn't quite as good, so they were sort of repeating from their notes but not really understanding what they were saying, but the kids definitely understood what they were saying.
Yeah, level of English in Cambodia is a lot higher
Yeah.
than it is in Vietnam. If you're wondering which one to go to, and that's a factor, then I would definitely consider Cambodia.
Kampong Phluk trip. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice to see some rural Cambodia, I thought, and like a traditional village that people live in.
Apparently the kids in that village learn to swim before they learn to walk, which I suppose makes sense because it's a lot easier to swim than walk. You can just got to float and not drown. But walking is quite hard with gravity and stuff. So subscribe to our channel so we can keep making more videos messing about in Cambodia, and talk to you later.